Hey guys, welcome to this video, and we're gonna read some r slash entitled parent. And the first story is gonna be a little longer. So yeah, and it is about a title parent and her kid who thinks it's okay trying to take distract someone's service dog. So let's get into this. And if you like my content, I want to see more, consider subscribing. So let's go into this. This is by user Anarchy Vinci, and it. You can't treat your dog like an N-word just 'cause he's black. She's black. First time posting on mobile, sorry for formatting errors. I was reminded of this entire pen story this morning. It happens right before the US lockdown last year, so it's kind of long. I have a service dog because I have seizures. Now, if you don't live in the US, you probably don't know a fully trained by school service dog costs nearly 20K, and they aren't covered easily. A little bit of insurance. There is an option to train your dog on your own. It takes longer than requires more patience, but when you're disabled and get $798 a month and aren't allowed to work, it's best optional. I spent $2,000 on my dog. She's an all black Newfound dog. She was just turning 8 months old when the local trainer I was working with said it was time to start introducing her to the public part of her job. I made the mistake of choosing Walmart for all her first trips. Yeah, first of all, anything like, have anyone seen anything in Walmart? You know that's a bad place to be. Like, there's always weird people in there and stuff. So yeah, her command at the time were Rona, focus with me, and ignore for obvious reasons. The first 10 minutes she was in with teenage girl entered at the same house we were on, and she attempted to pet her, which is something you don't do. I stepped in the way because 8-month-old puppy is still working on the part of 20. ET, female 1, E2, female, both 15 EM, and me, female. Me, Rona, ignore, E2, let her pet the dog. Sorry, she's just training service dog. You aren't allowed to pet her because she can misalert me and I could get hurt. Only blind people use service dogs. You're not blind. Actually, people with all kinds of disabilities can use service dogs. She alerts me for seizures. We have to keep walking now. She's in the middle of training. I have Rona's foot size to keep going. About 4 minutes later, I see the E2 coming up to say owls about 10 feet behind me. E1 whisper, Rona. E2 giggles. E1, Rona, come. Me, Rona, ignore, with me. I walk to a different aisle and keep shopping. They round the corner and the aisles as well. E2, puppy, I have some treats, come here. E1, you want to come on with us? I am annoyed at this point. I want to turn around and please stop. If you're going to keep doing this, she alert me, I could get hurt. I then take Rona out of the aisles and we go to the other side of the store for non-food items. 5 minutes later, I confront my other rather loudly. E1, Rona, come here. Where are you, Rona? They find in the aisle and I am on and laugh. E2, there you are, Rona. Me, please stop following me. I'm messing with my service animal. I go to leave the aisles and enter. E1, EM from the way I'm leaving. Now I'm boxing, so I put Rona in a down state beside the shelf. Excuse me, who do you think you are? E1, Mom, she won't let us pet her dog. Yeah, we just want to pet her. How dare you? Puppies need to be lived on and pet. You must be abusing her. Me thinking the EM doesn't know everything. I'm sorry, I explained to the girl that this is my service dog. She is training right now and can't be pet. So you don't pet her and allow love and attention, then she's not working. Service dogs actually love to work. You don't deserve a puppy. Just because she's black doesn't mean you can treat her like a N-word. Me surprised Pikachu face. What? EM starts shouting, help, manager, security. Rona breaks her down and stay me alert. I suddenly sat down to the floor and braced myself, thinking I'm gonna have a seizure and freak out if these people are gonna steal my service dog while I'm seizuring. Answers manager executed an amazing play. Is everything okay? He seen me on the floor next to my server's desk. Oh, thank you for getting out attention. Miss, do you need us to call an ambulance? EMTS. She saw my daughter's server dog. She's wearing a medical alert bracelets and a dog vest. Says seizure alert. Ma'am, the truth. She's abusing the dog. She won't let my daughter's pet it and forcing it to work for me. I don't need an ambulance, but they, pointing at the entitled teen, have been following me through the story for nearly 30 minutes, calling my dog and trying to get her away from me. I told the truth. I told them multiple times to leave me alone, and we're gonna have to ask you to leave. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere without the dog. As if we don't leave, I will have to call the police. And EMNET leaves in a huff. I don't have a seizure, but now I know that my dog alert panic attack soon. At me. Thank you. I really thought they were gonna steal my dog. You're an amazing employee. Help me out. Help me to the front and check me out. You would think this is the end, right? It never ends with entitled people. The amazing employee decided to walk me to my car, and I'm pushing the car and don't realize Rona leash isn't around my wrist, just in my hand. We were just outside the door when I hear all three entitled ass people. E.T. Rona, come here, Rona, come, Rona. And before I could say anything to my dog, push the leash and hold my hand and rushes from the door into the parking lot. The woman in the truck slams on her brake because she hears me screaming to the amazing employee takes off and manages to get Rona and picks her up before EM could grab her leash. They get in their car and stop in the middle on the lane and speed up. I get in my car, the very first, and takes Rona to the door because handicap parking. And take Rona and the amazing employee gets everything in the car and locks the door and I call my mom. Mom, Ness, Walmart? I'm confused on that part. Security comes out and waits for her to get here. My house is only 1 mile away from the time to my doctor said I was only not to drive within 5 miles of my home. My mom shows up and she drives me home. I tell my mom what happened. She makes a plan next time. She would go with me and never to Walmart. There wasn't a next time because lockdown happened. 2 weeks later. Don't distract server shot. Edit. I didn't call the police or a report. By the end of it, I was so frazzled I couldn't see straight, and I no longer lived in the same state that it happened. So I'm trying to pursue something like this would be more compliment and time consuming. Rona is 2 now, and we're both much better and handling these situations. Yeah, to me, I don't get it's a service dog. They're like basically I don't know how to explain, but basically they're working to help people who who have stuff that I don't know how to explain that they need to be alerted. Say if you have super bad. I remember seeing this if someone has super bad allergies, worse allergy, really bad allergies, they will need a service dog to make sure they don't go near the thing. They won't get near the thing at all. So yeah, and to me, it's really stupid because they literally saw the LP said that it was their service all they needed for seizures, and yet these people decided to try to ruin her day, and she could have had a seizure, and if they took the dog, she wouldn't have been comforted, everything, it would have been really bad. So yeah, these people are really messed up, and I'm going on to a small stories for the end one. So yeah, I'm gonna go to it. Hey guys, and our last story is just by I'm Just Pancakes, and it is my entitled mom my mom thinks she's entitled to my son. I like to think I have a pretty good relationship with my mom, but my older son has gotten our relationship with but the older my son has gotten, our relationship has gotten worse. We are currently living with her and my stepdad, but only for about another month. I've always respected her and our house rules, but I'm beyond tired of her parenting my child. I have a 3.5-year-old child. She goes against everything I say in regards to raising him. She gives him whatever he wants and whenever he wants it. and it causes him behavior to change tremendously only around them. She thinks it's since she is her grandchild, she's entitled to him whenever she wants. She is constantly making plans that involves him without telling me, and then gets pissed off when we already have something going on. We spend the night at my boyfriend's, his father's, with my boyfriend's father, and she was texting me saying we needed to come home because she didn't get to see him, and it's like this all the time. If I want to make my child go to the park or so anywhere, she texts me where he is and gets mad that we aren't home. This will be going on for a couple of weeks. I'm hoping I'll get better, and honestly, not sure that it will. Yeah, I hate this. It's technically not her child, so she shouldn't care what. If you're as long as you're with him, then you should care. Bro, you should care then. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not good at speaking, but she really shouldn't care as long as you're with him, bro. It's as long as you're with him, dog, it doesn't matter. And you should really get out of there, because that's really toxic. Your mom is super toxic. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video right here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and peace out, guys.